Hello, how's everyone doing tonight? Welcome to another exciting edition of Chat versus Everything, the game
What's up, everybody?
where you play the illustrious Balin Barrelbeard, a roguish dwarf with a penchant for alcoholism and seduction. Uh, as always, we have our
Pension just means that you like something, not that you're good at it, right?
as always we have our illustrious or our ever creative dungeon master Grindbox.
I'm dressed like death because that's what I might bring tonight.
Uh, and you probably feel like death too, right?
I'm death incarnate in the sense that I feel like shit.
And you guys know me. I'm Frank from Prime Caps, the I'm Balin Barrelbeard's faithful companion, Shuriken Hedwick. I'm a cleric, and I'm sure you guys remember the throwing and whatnot. Anyway,
I never remembered that Shuriken has a last name, Hedwick. I always thought it was kind of like a share thing.
Shuriken Hedwick. He's of the Hedwick clan. They used to light his head on fire and throw him.
Oh yeah. So this is actually a downgrade, or maybe it's an upgrade depending on the way you look at it.
Yeah, it's
a downgrade in power, but an upgrade in comfort. Sometimes those are the sacrifices you got to make for luxury.
Less head explosions.
Oh man, I would kill for some less head explosions right now.
Oh man, hope you guys are all doing wonderful out there. Just double checking our audio. Everything looks good. Please let us know if there's any weird audio stuff going on. All right.
Nice.
Yeah, so we've got time for, I guess, where do you want to do the recap before we do character facts?
I think we should go with the character facts first.
Sure.
It always gets me going because it gets me encouraged, you know. Gets the creative juices flowing.
For some reason, let me see if I can like boost myself. My audio is at maximum right now. How's that? Is that better? Maybe I'll just put it closer to my mouth.
What up, Biohazard?
What's up?
Salty.
Welcome. Oh yeah, we got a crew here. We got Ellen, the Genocide, one of our founders, Bylights. We've got of course Hans Sanitizer, the Scythe Burns is here in the house right now in the audience. CD1, the winner, last week's suggestion. Couch lock. Yeah. The couch lock. Yeah, couch lock. That's what this game is all about, you guys know. It's all about getting couch locked. And like escaping for a little bit, you know?
There's a strong pre-game culture here.
Yeah. Oh, we got Sway. We got Biohazard, man. All you guys coming out.
Man.
Good to see you. Let's open it up with a character fact. So, if you guys are new, anyone who's obviously most of you probably know this, but we usually ask you guys to submit one interesting. What would you say, Brian? Is it a description?
So, yeah, it can be something about Balin's past. It can just be something personality based. Some examples that we've had. Balin, anything you suggest, and we vote in becomes canon. So Balin hates things with tails. She loses her hair on a full moon, but it grows back. She has a little vestigial twin underneath her left armpit that's slowly taking on a mind of its own, evidently. Balin believes that she can taste and discern the origin of certain ales by dipping her big toe into it.
And her beard can hold how many was it? Was it a liter of beer or something like that?
I don't know if it was particularly decided. You know, probably depends on like humidity levels and how recent it was from the last full moon. If you guys mouse over the
right.
screen on the left side, there should be an overlay with the 2 main characters there, and you can click on them and see their health.
All right, so we are
and the rest of their stats.
We have our first suggestion from from Ellen to Genocide. Balin believes she has the ability to become invisible, but only when nobody is looking at her. As yet unverified. It's like if a tree falls in the forest, does it make a sound? In the simulation, yeah. All right, let's see here. Oh, Violet, you're right on it. Okay. Balin believes she has the ability to become invisible.
As a general rule,
Balin is like a refrigerator light.
The aspect of any event is revealed to us in dreams. Those flimsy, evasive, unreliable, vague, and
that's coming in from Hans. Anyone else out there with some suggestions here?
Thought, but as a symbolic image.
Let me see if I can come up with one right now.
Yeah. All are welcome. All are encouraged. No suggestion is a bad suggestion. We've processed some weird stuff.
Yeah, we've been doing this for a while.
This is our 10th episode.
Balin, what we got here? Oh, we got some. Balin from Bylights. Balin lets Barfo lick her in the mouth and likes getting some aftertaste of the random food he eats. Well, Balin's just getting one step closer to murder hobo.
I like this one. Balin's toenails can shoot out sharp nails on low health. Balin weaves her hair into new bags to expand her carrying ability. I guess that would be a good use for hair if it falls out every month.
Balin weaves her hair into new bags. That's fucking awesome. You guys are coming in with fire tonight. And we got Balin once vomited so hard she blew a hole straight through her drinking compatriot. Like, what was that old movie? The Kung Fu one where the guy like punches a hole through the guy. Anyways, okay, cool. We got some suggestions. I'm gonna open it up for the poll. Boom.
You're thinking of Kung Pao.
Kung Pao, Enter the Fist.
Yeah, that movie's sick.
Damn, we missed Hans' last one. Balin truly believes in the healing power of essential oils and is looking for 5 friends to invest in product. Don't you know that the orcish oil is good for your sinuses? All right, get your votes in. You guys know the drill. 1 through 6 in the chat to vote. And let's see. Let's get some tunes.
Yeah, there's some pretty good choices there, guys. Well done.
I know some of them are utility. Some of them are very utility based. Some of them are, I guess they would build to the character of Balin in odd ways. All right.
Oh, we got a tie here. No, I spoke too soon.
I'm gonna close it up. You guys get your vote in.
Get your marbles in.
Get your marbles in. All right, I'm closing it. Boom. Balin weaves her hair into new bags to expand her carrying ability. Okay, so yeah. So what would that equate to? Like 1 new bag every 6 months or something? How fast does Balin's hair grow?
According to the backstory established for her, I think it's supposed to grow back overnight.
Oh shit.
So she just sheds like a full head and face of hair.
So So on full moons, the day before a full moon, you could harvest your hair.
The day after, she's like super tired and like a little bit vitamin deficient.
Her fingernails stop growing.
Get like a little bit soft.
Yeah. That's why Balin's short.
I mean, there's really no limit to the amount of bags that you can have on you, but there is a limit to the amount that you can carry when it comes to weight.
Yeah. So, I mean, you could make a bunch of pouches on your body to, you know, store different utilitarian items.
Yeah.
It might be kind of neat.
I don't see any weaver's tools or anything like that, so these bags are probably of pretty shitty quality.
All right. I guess we should move on to the recap.
Yeah, I can recap for you.
Sure. That'd be lovely.
All right, episode 10. Welcome to a very special episode of Chat versus Everything, everybody. It's my pleasure to present to you Balin Barrelbeard. Balin is a loving, lovable, but chaotic dwarf swashbuckler who is played by our dear sexy friends in chat. For Balin to enact your will, you need only type out your wishes in chat. Our hero is accompanied by the wiser, more airborne halfling cleric of trickery, appropriately known as Shuriken. The pair are seeking their kidnapped friend Gundren Rockseeker, who supposedly knows the location of a forge of significant power, the Forge of Spells. In order to find their friend Gundren, the duo has traveled to the ash-covered, volcano-ruined town once known as Thunder Tree. A once prosperous little town that's snuffed out by the nearby eruption of Mount Hotenau, the same volcano that gives Neverwinter River its unusual warmth in this often chilled, frozen environment. In Thunder Tree, Balin and Shuriken sought aid from a druid known as Rydoth, whom they found by following their noses upon arrival. Rydoth advised the duo that this is not a safe place to be if they value their lives, but offered them a significantly large reward if they assisted him in ridding the town of a nesting young green dragon. Rydoth did mark the location of a place known as Cragmaw Castle, where you believe your friend Gundren was taken on your map. Balin was quick in agreeing to help, but you guys quickly found that the dragon was proving to be too much of a match for you and Shuriken. The dragon struck down your wolf Barfo outside of the southern entrance of her lair, and we rejoin our friends Balin and Shuriken tactically, quote-unquote, retreating, heading north into the forest in a panic run, trying to get away from this deadly creature. So I gotta say, it's not looking particularly good. This beast is strong and it's angry. Your attempts at seduction were not particularly effective.
Why am I not surprised?
I mean, the only person that Balin managed to land, that's I would say a persuasion check.
What do you have to roll to seduce a dragon, though?
Oh, like you're thinking like difficulty class?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let me just say, first of all, sometimes things are like you don't roll over, right? Like some things just don't happen. Yeah. But there has been history of human dragon or dragon whatever relations in that sense. So it's happened.
So you're saying we have a chance?
I mean, yeah, there's always a chance. That's what I want to role play is some dragon on dwarf ERP.
This game has a trajectory in that direction.
So, if we are leaving where we left off, you basically saw your dog get struck down. Your friend Rydoth is still in hyena form outside, but you guys are separated by a large brick wall. There's a small door between you and a, large young green dragon who's very angry and smells of corrosive, acrid air. You guys are in a small 10 by 10 foot room, which is attached to it's like a small cottage, but all the furniture inside is like either lost to time or been smashed to bits by the dragon's presence. There's a large tower that's been ruined for some time. It stands about 40 feet tall, and that's where the dragon was nesting. Shuriken, since you're closest, you do see a bit of goodies within the dragon's tower. Underneath the steps, your keen halfling senses, you pick up like just the tiny glint of a chest hidden amongst the rubble under the stairs.
And we're in combat right now?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
You guys decided you were going to run, but then it was late, so we paused there.
All right. What are the chances of us ducking? What are the chances of me going in there and snatching that in a turn?
Pretty good. You could like, if you hustled in there and opened it up, you could at least like search through all the stuff.
Sure. Okay. I guess we'll have to keep that in mind for when we get started here.
Oh baby, we're started. It's your turn.
I'm sprinting in there and rummaging as quickly as as quickly as my small hands can rummage.
Oh yeah, you toss aside some rocks that are designed to camouflage this. It's a pretty young dragon. You can tell this is a fresh stash, recently hidden.
Bruh.
It's a large wooden chest that's reinforced by iron, but the lock is old and ruined. It doesn't close anymore.
I sniff for pipeweed and quickly open it up, and and then I grab the contents and run out of there, not even looking at it.
There's quite a bit inside. It's a heavy chest that's you could maybe lift. What's your strength?
It's terrible.
Okay, so let me tell you what's inside, then you decide. There's 800 silver pieces. You immediately you look upon the coins, and like your vision turns into like a computerized cyborg vision, and you immediately know that there's 800 silver pieces in there, 150 gold pieces. You see 4 silver goblets that are set with moonstones, which are like cloudy looking gems decorating these goblets. You see a scroll, 2 scrolls in little, not the actual scrolls themselves, but you see the containers that you know are spell scroll containers. They got a little lid. They've got arm straps on them so you can sling them over your shoulder for quick access. So you start just loading up your bags as fast as you can. It's going to take you probably like the entire round and maybe even your next action to load up all your shit in here, even if you're working like as fast as you can. I'm
just going to take like valuable or magical looking things and then run out of there. I'm not even going to spend the time taking it all.
Okay. You start, well, what are you going to grab? You got there's lots of silver, lots of gold, 4 goblets with the moonstones, and 2 scrolls.
I think I'm going to grab the scrolls and the goblets. And
as you're picking up the loot, underneath the coins that you see, there's actually more stuff. Like this is a pretty big mound of goodies. One thing that piques your interest is a old, rusty-looking axe, but it has a very clean dwarven rune in the head of the axe.
I'm gonna grab it quickly and then run out of the room.
As you grab it, you also see one last thing. You see like a little brown bag with a clasp on top. It's about like I don't know, like forgive me guys, testicle sized, and it's got like a little metal connector at top that keeps it shut. It's got a little geometric pattern that looks like it's it's got a dwarven rune as well in it, but it's like not the same one.
All right, I grabbed the nutsack too then. Bollocks. Because how could I miss that?
Stuff?
Yeah, I'm gonna just run as fast as I can now.
Okay, well, that's going to be your turn. So you're going to be stuck in here.
Okay.
Under the stairs, looting all the... Oh, that's Balin.
I'm going to get roasted.
There's a chance. If I was a green dragon and there was some little fucking guy rummaging through my cool shit and I could breathe poison at him, there's a high chance I would.
Well, this ain't the first time.
Okay, so because I love Barfo, he's gonna get death saves. Does this die on camera?
Oh wait, let me get it in position. Is it?
I can move the die. It's easier if I just do that, I think. Yeah, I don't want to move it too much if you're sliding the camera around.
That's good. That's good where it is.
Okay, let's see if Barfo lives another day here. So here's his first life save.
Oh.
Okay. Not looking too hot. That's two death saves.
Oh.
So one more death save and Barfo is dead.
Wait, that's not appropriate. That sound. I'm sorry, guys.
I didn't hear it. What did you play?
It was the fail tuba sound.
Oh.
Yeah.
The Price is Right. Or is that Wheel of Fortune? Not
Price is Right.
Price is Right. Yeah. I'm forgetting my daytime DV shows. It's been a while since I stayed home sick.
Do they even still have shows like that? I guess
Oh,
Price
hell
is
yeah,
Right is
man.
still around, yeah.
Like, doesn't Drew Carey do Wheel of Fortune now? No, he does Price is Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has to fight Bob Burker's Eternal Soul.
Every day.
Yeah.
He's like a lich that just keeps coming back.
Yeah.
Spay or neuter your pets.
He's trumpeted in.
Barfo's turn didn't go so well.
Yeah, that's not good.
The dragon gets sacked next. And let's see here. What's the dragon gonna do? He's gonna try to swing at Rydoth here.
Oh no, not Rydoth.
Slashing at him with his claws. That's gonna probably hurt. Being that he's in hyena mode, his armor class is not particularly high. Let's see. So, with the 16 on the dice, this guy rolls a mighty 23 to hit. And he's going to do 2d4 slashing damage. Okay, not too bad.
Not too bad.
9 damage. 9 damage for the hyena. Thank God for Google. I can just find out how many hit points a hyena has by typing it in.
Yeah.
Oh, you see Rydoth just... You don't see it since you're just out of sight, but you hear like the hyena howl and a body get ragdolled into the bushes.
Oh no.
And he morphs back into his human form and is groaning in pain from the slash of the dragon.
Oh no.
Rydoth! What the hell? He'll attack again. Why not? That is not quite enough to strike, but he does get a bite attack. And that will hit. The bite attack. 2d10 plus 4, and additional 2d6 poison damage. That might hurt a little bit, Rydoth. Yo, where are my d10s at? Come back. Okay, I'm just gonna spawn some more d10s.
Welcome.
Yo, what up? Oh, hello, Keeb Noob. Recognize that name.
Can't
We
be
need to call an
for long.
emergency meeting. It's an imposter. Sorry, I couldn't find a D10, so I gotta make one out of thin air using DM magic. There you go. If only life were so simple. Okay, so that's gonna be 8 plus 4 is 12 damage, and then 2d6 poison damage. All right, so Rydoth takes a mighty 20 damage from this dragon.
Holy sh!
And that's after knocking him out of the form. So really, it's more like 24 plus hyena strength, which is 5. Anywho, now that Rydoth has had the shit beaten out of him, it is his turn. And you guys don't see what happens, but you don't hear any particular noise from Rydoth. So Balin, you're in this little cottage. Your new druid friend is getting beaten up outside. Your halfling friend is rummaging through what is presumably this dragon's loot in the room beside you. You originally decided to flee to the north, but I just want to confirm that's still what you guys want to do.
What would you like to do, Balin?
Let's hear some suggestions. It's Balin's turn, so I want to hear from the voices of Balin.
You are in mortal peril. What choose you? What does Balin do? Can we try to distract and then outrun the dragon? Ellen, the
You can always try. That's my motto as DM. Is like I don't say no, I say you can try.
Yeah, I mean, do they have inspiration?
I don't know. I think so. Why not? I love you guys. I'll give you inspiration.
You guys can have inspiration if you try to do that.
Just for being you, you deserve inspiration, and that's to every one of you guys.
Every single one of you guys should get inspiration in real life too.
Uncle Balin is actually poison resistant.
Yes.
Not just because of her beard, but because of her dwarven nature.
Yeah, so your options are limitless, actually. I mean, you could stand and fight, you could run into the woods, you could, I guess, go into the dragon's lair.
You're going to have to decide what you care about most here. Do you care about money? Do you care about your life? Do you care about the life of your wolf or your druid friend? Do you flee, fight to the death? Drop down and fake death?
Should we just make our own?
Soil your britches?
Let's get one suggestion going here. We can have stabilize Barfo. That's a suggestion. Is that a medicine roll? I think that's a medicine roll.
That would be a medicine roll, yeah.
A good birch soiling sounds good right about now. Rich soiling? Rich soiling, sorry.
It's an option, yeah.
Yeah.
The dragon may be less inclined to bite you if you shit yourself.
This is true. It'll just be regular old acid. Does the dragon look wounded?
No, the dragon looks fine. The dragon is like mildly inconvenienced by the damage that you've done to it.
Does it have large talons?
Yes, as a matter of fact, it does.
Very
large talons, horrifyingly so.
Oh god, no, it's like that scene in Jurassic Park where the
getting hit with its talon is like getting hit by a greatsword.
Sway suggested pimp smacking the dragon, applying a dizzy status effect, and then run away. It's super effective.
Could attempt to stun the dragon.
We've got throw some gold from the chest to try to distract it, then run. Alright. Some suggestions. Good work, you guys. I'm going to open this up to a poll, so I'll give you guys 5 seconds to finish typing. And get them in there if you got one.
No suggestion is a bad suggestion.
Oh, nice Copernicus with the one at the end there. Boom. Leave that in there. It's a tough situation, honestly. I think that there's a lot of routes we could take. Most of them lead to certain death.
Death is an option.
Yeah, death is an option.
Death happens in D&D.
Yeah. We don't even know what's on the other side, you know?
Just reminds you not to take things for granted, you know? You never know when you might lose them.
And you know, even if Balin dies, Balin's armpit twin will live on. So, there's that. Nice work, you guys, getting your votes in there. We've got a strong lean towards stabilizing Barfo. Barfo is Balin's spirit animal. So, there we go.
See Barfo and I vote Barfo 2020.
Dude, Barfo 2020. Anything's better than this. Get some tunes going here.
Okay, so there's a couple options here on ways you can stabilize Barfo. You could attempt a medicine check, low chance of success. You could give Barfo a healing potion, guaranteed success.
What about like grabbing Barfo and running with him, and then we can like heal him as we go?
Medium success.
Do we have a healing potion we could pour into his mouth, couldn't we?
Yep. You guys found one very recently.
All right, let me put these up.
I will remind you that Shuriken is looking pretty worse for wear.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Tis but a scratch. Yeah, I'm pretty hurt. Use healing potion. But who cares about Shuriken? Barfo is hurt. Use healing potion on Barfo.
Well said.
What else do we got here? What was it? Oh yeah, pick up Barfo and run. And then what was the other one? What was the first suggestion that you had up there?
Roll medicine.
Oh yeah, roll on medicine. Thank you. So this will be a...
I know that you have at least one healing potion. I don't know what's on Shuriken though. He might have something.
What is this? How many potions do we have? Potion to Barfo. Shuriken heal himself if he lives. Yeah. I'll probably, yeah. So I'm gonna open this up for the vote. So this is your choice on action here. For the new people here, anyone who's not aware, our audience, so you play the illustrious Balin Barrelbeard, and right now we're holding a vote on what your character does. Use healing on Barfo. Healing potion, sorry, that was a... Alright. Oh shit, if they get 100% unanimous on this, what does that do?
Well, I don't really know because I usually promise advantage and this isn't really a roll or anything like that. You would, but there's no roll with making force feeding an unconscious dog a health potion.
Maybe at yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Is it a roll?
Okay, so no. Well, there's health involved, so I guess we would roll that.
Yeah, so just give him the max roll on the health.
Okay.
Yeah.
Barfo is restored to full health. You rush over, uncork your health potion, and guzzle it into the unconscious dog's maw. And there's like a brief moment where nothing happens, but then his eyes slowly open and look up at yours. But Barfo has a warrior spirit and immediately recognizes the danger in the area. But his wounds healed, his spirit is also regenerated, and he's ready for action. And he's basically looking for command.
Is it Barfo's turn now? Oh, Balin still can move. Has movement, I think.
Yep, you have. I would say. Let's see here. Move that 5, 10. Another 15 feet of movement plus a bonus dash action. So if you were to bonus dash, you would get what? 40 feet of movement. You run away. Do you what?
What'd you guys like to do? You got up to 40 feet of movement. Do you want to run? Do you want to bail, or are you gonna fight the dragon?
As you come outside to heal Barfo, you see there's actually no sign of Rydoth, but the dragon is like shredding apart the bush looking for him.
Should we can we sneak away? That's a good question.
The dragon's aware of your presence, so you may have to run and hide first.
Yeah.
Fortunately, the brush is thick, and there are many bushes to dive into were you to try to hide immediately in like the close vicinity.
All right. So it looks like people want to bail, and they want to do it in the opposite direction of the dragon.
That sounds like a smart move. You know, this dragon hasn't really sustained much damage. Barfo is saved. So you guys are gonna take off. Bail toward the dragon? That's okay. That's one suggestion for towards.
I just put a quick vote up, you guys. I'll run this for I don't know, 40 seconds. And this will determine your action. Does Balin Barrelbeard run for your fucking
Balin's pretty
life?
sneaky. She would stand a good chance, in my opinion.
I think so, yeah. All right. It looks like we have a unanimous. Oh no! Sway caps. All right, run for your fucking lives.
You run for your fucking lives. Gotcha. Okay, so that's gonna take you off the map. So as soon as we leave this map, we'll be entering the theater of the mind. Yeah, you sprint off into the forest. The brush around the area is quite thick, so you're gonna roll a strength check, or it's gonna act as difficult terrain. Okay, so the bush has not been trimmed for eons, and it's gonna slow your retreat a little bit here. So you're moving 5. 15, 25, 35. You get about there. You're in waist-high brush in between the bushes and the wall, but at least you're out of the immediate sight of the dragon should he turn around and decide to breathe something horrid upon you. It is now Shuriken's turn.
I'm gonna run. I'm gonna use both my actions to run, and let me just see if I've got something that can actually help me here. I'm gonna use. Yeah, I'm just gonna run, and yeah.
All right. You're gonna just double move out into the forest?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. There's a rustling in the bushes to your left as you exit the cottage.
I've used both my actions, so.
Oh, yeah.
I cannot do anything.
Don't worry, it's just Balin. You recognize the kind of like pained grunts that you've heard before as she's trying to squeeze her way through this bush. There's like some brambles worked into it that are sneaking their way in between her plates of armor.
Epic.
Barfo is he's gonna run too. See if he has any issues. Nope. Barfo runs right past you and into the forest with his tail between his legs.
Barfo, you're such a hero.
And he's gonna try to hide with high enough success that he's able to hide from you, at least. Whether or not he is going to successfully hide from the horrible worm that is immediately in your threat, we'll have to wait and see. So after Barfo, the dragon axe. The dragon is going to climb on top of the cottage, and as it climbs on top of the brickwork and like the masonry, like it starts to crack and break under his weight a little bit, and he comes up at the top of the cottage. And hey chat, vote 1 or 2 for me. Can you just open up a quick poll?
Yeah.
We're gonna open the poll first, Uncle.
Boom. It's so mysterious. Oh, I should get some more. I should have some scary music on there, shouldn't I? This would be like
Get some live theremin going.
I don't know if I have any of that. It's like we've got a neck and neck tie between 1 and 2.
That's fine. If it closes on a tie, that's all right.
Had to tie that up. You guys can untie it though if you want. Alright, I'm gonna finish it.
Okay.
Yeah.
The dragon is going to probably fuck you up pretty bad right now, so let me just apologize in advance. Instead of blowing breath upon you, he's going to lean down and try to slash at the back of your head from the roof of this cottage. 1 attack on Balin, which just misses. You feel like the dragon claws whiz right past your cloak, and you can feel the wind. The second claw is going to come down on Shuriken. Oh, and also miss. And then since he missed so poorly, he's going to try to take a bite out of you. You look tasty. What's your AC, Shuriken?
15.
15? Oh, he might just hit you.
No!
His bite attack has +7 to hit, so...
Yeah, that hits me for sure.
Okay, 5... 14...
Oh no.
23 points of damage.
I am down.
Oh yeah, that dragon snaps right onto Shuriken and like lifts him up into the air. And you can see over the cottage as you're struggling through the bushes, a little ragdolled halfling spinning around in the air, unconscious. And knock you on your side here. Change your color so you can be seen a little bit better.
Thank you.
Okay, so not looking so good for Shuriken. What should Rydoth here do? Should Rydoth be present?
I don't know what Rydoth would do, you know? I talked to Binge. I think he might be down. I'll have to ask him. He's really busy, right? So it's hard to nail him down for any dates.
For
I can
sure.
check and see if he'd be down for next week on the weekend or something.
Well, that's okay. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
If he's busy, man. That's the hardest part about D&D is getting adults in the same room together.
It's tough, man.
Yeah. Rydoth is, let's see. Okay, yeah. Not present, unfortunately.
He turned into a bush.
He probably turned into something and scampered on out of there so he didn't become Dragon Chow. Balin.
It's up to you, Balin.
What do? You're kind of wedged in some bushes that are acting as difficult terrain, impeding your retreat. Right before you is this, approximately 10 to 15 foot tall cottage, upon which is a nasty green dragon looking to make a quick snack out of you.
Help me, Balin Barrelbeard. You're our only hope. What does Balin do? Time to open it up for suggestions from the audience. This is your chance to make a difference in this world. To choose to run, to fight another day. We gotta... Can he enter the cottage? Can she? I mean,
you could always try to do anything.
Try to clamber up the wall and try to break the roof so it collapses with the dragon from Ellen to genocide. I think it would be hard to break the roof. It's hard to say,
it wouldn't
though.
really be that effective. It would probably hurt you more than the dragon.
We've got try to run back to Shuriken and use one of the scrolls he looted from Bylights. Watch the scroll be like scroll of like identify item or something like that. You know what I mean? It's like, ride the dragon. No, I'm more for chasing the dragon, but we've got loot Shuriken. That's a good suggestion. Please, if you're gonna, please just take Shuriken's items and run. Take all those items that I found and just run. Let's just go. Go on without me. We've got open the little barrel in her beard to uncover some dragon love poison.
You would have had to have voted that as your character fact for that to work.
Yeah, you need to. Yeah, you're gonna have to save that love poison as a character. Yeah, for sure. You know what's gonna happen? Eventually, Balin's gonna have like a tiny little door in her beard, and it opens up, and there's like little tiny Balins living inside. It's like. So we've got
like there's more vestigial twins under the beard.
Yeah, it's Balin's all the way down.
Always has been.
We've got pick up Shuriken and make a run for it. Chomin wants to chase the dragon too. Offer Shuriken and as an offering, sure. And seduce option. All right. Yeah, that's the thing, is that this is actually Balin's beard's dream. So, I mean, that's... Yeah. What does Balin do? Does Balin clamber up the wall?
It's like that episode of Adventure Time where Finn goes into his pillow fort and then ages like 50 years. Has like a pillow family.
He's going off the grid. All right. Get your votes in. This is a complicated one, so good luck. I mean, this could very well be a determining factor in the outcome of this story. I'll leave it open for 5 more seconds. All right. Thank you for submissions. It is pick up Shuriken and make a run for it.
Nice. How heroic of you.
It's very heroic.
Okay. First we're going to see if you can succeed on the strength check to make it out of this thick brush without being impeded.
Use your...
what?
What's it called? Use the inspiration.
You guys want inspiration?
I feel like any time is a good time to use it is now.
I don't know. What should people say in chat if they want to inspire?
If we get 3 inspires in a row, we'll use it.
Give you the gold inspiration dice. Thick bush.
Boom. We got 3 inspires. We're on.
All right. Good thing too. No, it's not a very high DC.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you managed to tear through the brush, sneaking under and over thick branches and briars. You see the bloodied unconscious body of your halfling friend Shuriken, full of dragon teeth bites. There's the dragon on top of you that looks primed to do the same to you. Looks like he's cocking his head back, ready to breath upon you. So you've moved 5, 10, 15, 20. You're going to grab your friend and you throw Shuriken over your shoulder in like a rescue pose, and you start dashing off into the forest.
Run.
All right.
So, taking off into the forest, you look back at the dragon, and it's sitting on top of its cottage. And then you start running further through the trees, and it's looking a little thicker. You look back at the cottage, but the dragon's no longer on it.
Oh, no.
Dashing through, hopping over whatever debris, broken logs. And I'm gonna need a D20 roll from Balin here, just to see if there are any complications.
Fuck, man.
7.
Our rolls are so bad tonight. Let me roll for Balin now. Let me roll for Balin. I gotta put some energy into this.
You want to re-roll that one? I mean, that's fine.
No. We play it as it lays, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
As you are running through the woods, you notice that there's a hunter's snare right in your footpath, and you're going to get a dexterity saving throw to try to avoid the snare.
Wait, is this Balin's roll?
Yes. Oh, should you have rolled it? Yeah, go ahead and roll it.
No. We'll play it as we gotta play that. This is real fate in action right now.
Yeah, this is real fate in action. So let's let chat decide. Do you guys want to keep your 10, or do you guys want to have Frank re-roll it?
Do you want me to? Yeah, you don't. I could roll below 10 or above. I mean, it's hard to say here.
Are you feeling lucky?
Yeah, this is do you feel lucky punk moment? Huh? Well, do ya? If we can get a 3 re-roll, we will re-roll. As Google Voice once told me, re-roll. All right, I'm gonna roll it.
All right, fired up. All right, so you're running through the woods. You're being like less than nimble. You are moments from stepping into like a rope snare that's attached to a tree. You veer off course for a moment and then stick your leg into a bear trap.
Water under the fridge, boys.
The bear trap snaps shut on your leg. It deals 3 piercing damage, but more importantly, it stops you in your place.
Shit.
Let's see. You look back frantically looking for the dragon, and you do not see it, but you sense its presence, and you feel like the primal instinct that you need to get the F out of here. All right, so let's see if you can escape the grasp of this leg hold trap.
All right.
Oh, you wait, hang on. You should
14. Not bad.
Balin kneels down, and with the strength of a mother saving her child, she pries open the leg hold trap, and blood starts to pour down and fill up into her boot. But you ignore the pain and power on through the woods. So we're going to give you an athletics roll to see if you can outrun this beast.
Nice.
Oh, yes. Yeah, you're feeling good. The dragon gets one too.
Oh! Yeah!
As you're running through the woods, you hear a loud metal snap about maybe 20 feet behind you, and the howl of a dragon who just got caught up in a hunter's trap.
Oh, yeah!
So it's, although mildly inconvenienced, it will not stop the dragon for very long. Go back and taunt the dragon. No, I don't recommend doing that. You're welcome to, but I don't recommend it.
You could put it up for a vote. Should I roll a death save?
So here's... Yeah, I guess you should.
$15.
1 life save.
Shuriken may live another day. All right.
So my suggested options here: do you keep running, do you hide, or do you go back? I know Balin's not the smartest cookie, but Balin knows that if she can open a leg hold trap, this dragon's not gonna have any problems.
I'll put this up for a vote. For some reason, D&D Beyond isn't updating on our stream. I'll have to check into that.
Oh, sorry. I've been getting into the old habit of actually updating the HP on the models themselves, not changing it in the actual character sheet.
It's all right. I was doing Shuriken, and it's still showing 7 hit points, but it should show 0.
Oh, weird.
All right. It's all right. I'm sure it'll sort itself out. All right. So it looks like we have a unanimous run. Well, fairly, I should say a mostly unanimous run.
Not unanimous, because that would change the mechanics, but
yeah.
But a run vote, majority, strong majority. Okay, let's see if there's any complications in this wilderness. What do we roll, an 11? There are no complications, but the area is still pretty thick. So we'll see how far you get away. With your athletics roll, you're easily able to sneak through this bush unimpeded. You're able to move your full speed away from the dragon.
Excellent work.
As you're running through the woods, you hear like a tree get snapped and fallen, and you suspect it's probably the dragon ripping free from its trap.
Oh, shit.
So, let's see how far you run versus how fast the dragon can go. Man, you're on fire for this chase. I'm not going to let you roll for that. Okay, yeah. So, you think you're at least the dragon's not gaining any speed, any distance on you, even though the dragon has a hard advantage, being that he moves much quicker and knows the area much better than you do. You feel like if you were to hide, you would have a pretty good chance of maybe not being found. But dragons are pretty perceptive, so you would require an ounce of luck. Salty,
Wow.
welcome.
Hello. Oh, thank you for the subscription. Or the follow, I should say.
Thank you, sir.
So, I guess I'm gonna... I'll roll another death save here.
Yeah, do it. Maybe you'll wake up.
Wow.
Oh, thanks for the sub, Salty. Really appreciate that.
Thank you, man.
Gets us one step closer to cool shit for the stream.
We got... Yeah. A 14, so that's 2 successes.
Nice. You are 1 life save from being stabilized. Why don't you go and roll again?
All right. Now I'm rolling. Jeez.
Nice.
All right, I'm back up with 1 hit
Well, you're
point.
stabilized, not conscious.
Oh, that's right.
Okay. So it's super dark out. You feel after maybe a few minutes of running and then a few more minutes of running, and you're not quite sure if you've lost it or not. You know that it's not in your immediate vicinity, or at least that you can't sense it in your immediate vicinity. What is Balin's next move? You're basically in the middle of Neverwinter Woods, having run for, maybe 20 minutes, a half hour to get away from this worm. It wouldn't be too hard to find your way out, but it would require a survival check. Probably like DC 10.
What is
It would be, you could definitely feel the time of day weighing upon your mind. It's starting to get quite late.
Would Balin be able to hide better in the dark?
Yeah, but the dragon probably is like just as keen, if not better, eyesight than someone that can see in the dark.
That's true.
I would have to imagine,
That's true.
based on your limited knowledge of dragon anatomy.
All right.
Balin does have dark vision, but I think people overstate like how effective dark vision is. It's not like there's no difference between night and day. It's still supposed to be quite uncomfortable.
Balin is in the process of bailing. Do you guys want to just continue bailing? Or do you want to what are the options here? We got let's try to get
we could look at the Neverwinter map here.
Sure.
And you guys can tell me where you want to go. There's couple points of interest. If you'll bear with me for 1 second while I get my tabs in order here. You could go to Wyvern Tor, which is a little bit east of Neverwinter Woods. So basically by Coneyberry. If you guys were to travel southeast for few days, you'd probably find your way there. The town master of Phandalin, the frontier town that we began this campaign in, has asked you to rid some orcs of that area. Rydoth has also drawn on your map the location of Cragmaw Castle, which is also a few days travel, but straight south. And you suspect your friend Gundren Rockseeker is being held there against his will.
It's a tough decision. You know? Going and finding the guy who's being held against his will might be a good choice, you know? But we kind of need to rest and get our shit sorted out. Are we just going to abandon this whole, like, dragon situation?
It's an option. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm just here to referee.
All right, we've got a...
Balin, I figure we probably need... This is a difficult decision. I'm at a loss for words. I'm going back to sleep.
So, let me just draw on the map here.
Go, Gadget, run away.
This green dot here is where Rydoth suggested that the Cragmaw Castle was. And then Wyvern Tor, according to the townsmaster, is far in the east.
Okay.
Just north of the Sword Mountains.
And we're just in the woods, like, right here?
Yeah, you're pretty much, like, here.
Okay.
Right on the edge of the woods.
Well, let's have some suggestions, you guys. What do you want to do?
Yeah, we see... Try to get out of the woods, find somewhere to shelter. Might even be safer to shelter in the woods so you have better cover.
If we don't get a suggestion, we'll just... let's try to get out of the woods and find somewhere safe to shelter. Is that like a farmhouse or something?
You're a little bit far from civilization, and Thunder Tree didn't seem like a particularly safe to bunker down.
Yeah.
The closest town would be Neverwinter. It's about a day's travel. It's an 18-hour away when, based on your trip there, or to Thunder Tree from Neverwinter.
It's a long trip. North?
There's a lot of forest. There's Neverwinter River immediately to your north. Mount Hotenau, which is a volcano. And then way, way further north is the rest of the Sword Coast.
We've got find some shelter in the wood for the night from Lisa. And we have, if we were to float down the river. I'm opening it up. See what you guys choose. There's some suggestions here that'll kind of choose the direction that we're going in here.
Some good suggestions.
If we were to float down the river, just all chill, you know. Dragon acid can't get you because you're coated in water. So it's safe.
No, the water won't save you.
Dang. Looks like we got a couple boats coming in here. If we were to float down the river. Looks like most people want to float. They all float down here, you guys. They all float.
So what exactly is the plan here?
Looks like they're gonna float.
You just dive in and just hold your breath, or what?
They're gonna float down the river, you know, just float. Maybe use Barfo as a flotation device.
See if Barfo even comes back. Oh yeah. Barfo, you just kind of look to your side, and Barfo is just there.
They want to use.
He doesn't announce himself. It almost startles you in the sense that he's come back to your side. So, not even just readily, but stealthily.
Fashion a raft. They want to fashion a raft. It looks like.
Okay. How long does it take to make a raft?
Could they just throw like a log in and float on it?
Maybe. Maybe.
They did unanimously decide to float.
Okay. You guys take maybe like an hour and a half, chop down a couple good trees, and using your adventurer's rope, you lash together like a simple raft. You don't think it would necessarily hold up to really harsh waters, but considering that Neverwinter River isn't particularly bad in this area, you could probably drift down there.
Beautiful.
Okay. However, I am going to need a survival check to see how well you handle this boat.
All right. Where's our D20 at?
Oh, and you can roll a D4, Shuriken.
Okay, for hit points.
No. Okay, you awaken. When you're unconscious, you usually stay unconscious for 1d4 hours. So
okay.
By the time you wake up, Balin is basically strapped together this shoddy raft with basically enough room for the three of you if you all spoon real close.
Hell yeah. I'm going to cast healing on myself.
Please do.
And that's do I have healing touch? I should have healing touch, shouldn't I?
I know there's cure wounds. I don't know what healing touch is especially.
It's like a class thing. I'll just do cure wounds here.
Balin, as you are putting the finishing touches on your boat, you hear something in the woods behind you. Snaps on its twig. You think there might just be a critter nearby.
What was that? Did you hear that, Balin?
Roll a quick perception check.
$12.
12?
Plus 14 total.
There is... It's not the dragon, fortunately. You get that right away. You can breathe a sigh of relief. There's you do see a white furry creature inside the bush, and then it emerges and you see like kind of a sideways looking goat sorry, it's like a side-eyed looking goat. You know how goats have that look about them with their like elongated pupil.
I don't like the look of that goat over there. What do you think of that?
It has kind of a nub for a tail like goats do, but I guess it depends on your tolerance for tails.
It would have a somewhat of a tail, yeah.
It would be a suitable time to fly into a rage. Although, picking and choosing your rages, that dragon had a tail. You just ran away.
Yeah, as does Barfo.
Roll for tail tolerance check? Okay, sure. We'll do like a wisdom save. Okay. You're not tolerating no tails to date. That qualifies as a tail in Balin's book.
That is a tail in Balin's book. Okay, great work, you guys. Now you're in a fit of rage, and
what exactly do you do to enact upon your hatred for this tailed beast?
all right.
Smash him with the raft.
Big mad. What does Balin do to the goat? Say rude words to it. From Ellen. Excellent, excellent. The goat is just looking at you side-eyed right now. It's kind of creepy.
Yeah, I mean, it's just sitting there chewing, like, already chewing grass in its mouth. But it lets out kind of like a bah.
Looks like people want to say rude words to it. I'm not seeing any other suggestions, so. Oh. Yeah, it's just rude words. Rude words.
More swearing. Got you. Tapestry of curses and dwarves. Gotcha. Balin walks up and like points at the goat and just lets it have it. Like says stuff that I won't repeat. Stuff about like the goat's family and lineage and like where the goat can stuff it, and, like how shitty its tail is, etc., etc. The goat seems pretty unfazed by your mean words. And he walks over to you and starts to try to eat your clothes. Basically starts chomping on your cloak while you're giving it a mouthful. It seems pretty unfazed by your insults to its mother.
Push the goat over. Punch the goat with all your rage. So you gotta push the goat. Punch the goat. Alright. Goat stew on the menu. I should have had an option for do nothing because this only option here is violence. If you guys vote, don't. Oh, we gotta vote in. It looks like people want to push the goat. Now we'll just have to see if you do it with advantage. All right.
Well,
let's do it.
An epic push. Okay, yeah, sure. We'll contest here. So you get advantage. So your roll. Oh, a good thing too. Okay, versus the goat, who I think actually might be sure-footed and also gets advantage, being that he's a goat, but is not able to resist your epic rage of shoving. So you give this goat a solid shove, and it just kind of starts rolling down the hill really fast, sideways, and it's just like, bah, 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 and you can hear its bleeding trail off until it hits the water. And it's like the moments later, all the noise from the goat attracts 6 more goats emerging from the woods. And they're all kind of just chewing on various bits of greenery. And they all look at your gear with like, from goat vision, your gear turns into like a fried chicken.
Oh, you've done it now, Balin. You got the goats coming over here.
Yeah, the goat floats. The goat can swim, no problem. He swims with prowess.
You could use them as gotation devices, yes. You could use them to propel the raft forward. You could strap them to the sides and have them like paddle. Dangle some like tin cans or armor in front of them.
You see one of the goats kind of huffing and puffing, and he looks pissed off. He's a little bit bigger than the other goats. He's stomping his foot on the ground, looking at you, lowering his head like he's kind of trying to be threatening.
Get out of here, you. Get out of here, goat. I'm gonna quickly be like, get on the raft now.
As you say that, the raft still needs like another 20 minutes of work before it's truly seaworthy, or river-worthy, I should say.
Uh-oh.
But the goat charges at you as you're running towards the raft and tries to knock Balin off of her feet. And fails.
Yeah.
How does Balin react? Balin backflips over the goat. Yeah, no problem. That happens.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a thing where Balin imagines doing it, and then what actually happens is completely different. So we've got backflip over the goat, slashing it open as we jump.
Oh, I missed that part.
That's one suggestion. You guys got anything good out there? What's Balin do to this goat? Or do with the goat? Or do to get away from the goat? Does Balin befriend the goat? Catch it by the horns and toss it down the hill. That's a good suggestion.
Sweet.
Gotation device. Could you? Yeah. I mean, gotation device is a valid suggestion.
I would roll with that. That's fine.
Yeah. Count from 10 to 1. Release our rage. Learn to live with the goat. Become one with the goat. Become the goat.
Balin's already the goat in my mind.
He is the goat. He is goat. The greatest. Alright, I'm gonna open this up. Get your votes in. Will we survive Balin's goat venture?
Create goat army.
I mean, you can return back from the forest to fight the dragon with a goat army. Have like goat launchers so that they can have 3-dimensional headbutting. Alright, we've got we got the boats coming in now. What would you like to do? Release your rage or toss it down the hill? Form a goat army?
Yeah, if you live with the goat, we can talk about gotation devices and goat army.
Yeah. You could have just give up all this adventuring and live with the goats. Alright, alright, so I'm gonna close this. We've got count from 10 to 1 and release our rage. Learn to live with the goat.
Okay. Balin starts to count down, remembering the meditative things that her father passed down to her, trying to think of calming moments, the foamy touch of a cool ale, the smoky smoke of a good halfling grass, and all the while the goat is like on his hind legs trying to beat the shit out of you with his hooves.
Thanks for the follow.
So we're gonna give Balin an animal handling check here to see if she can live amongst the goats.
Come on, Balin! Oh no!
You're just like Balin gets kind of low to the goat's level to try to relate, and tries to stop the assault, but it only makes the goat like have an easier time hitting you in the face with the hooves. That's what they have, his feet, hooves.
They got hooves, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, so you're trying to make peace with this goat, and he's clobbering you. How much damage does a goat do? A A goat does.
It's got to be at least a D4.
Yeah, it's a D4 plus 1. If he gets a running start, he might knock you over. Oh, ouch. 4 damage. Basically, like, it's like getting hit in the face with a rock over and over. So, do you continue counting down from 10? You got to about 4. So you got another 6 seconds to calm down before you're totally out of rage.
We escaped, Corgi. Hope you have a nice sleep. Okay. So, did you take the damage off of Balin?
On the mini, but not in the game there.
Okay, let me.
Balin has. Here, let me change it.
I can go edit the character now.
Updated.
Oh wait, I can't change. I can't edit Balin. You can. That's your guy.
I did it. I don't know when it's going to update though.
Perfect. All right, so it sounds like Balin now wants to stab the goat.
You're going to stab the goat?
Seems like they want to dispatch the goat. Yeah.
Okay.
They're getting yeah.
Then to be fair to the goat, let's roll initiative. You want to roll for Balin?
All right. Let's do this. Oh, what is going on?
I'm not even gonna roll for the. Actually, I will roll for the goats because it could be a 1. It's not a 1.
This is not.
Balin spent all her luck getting away from the dragon, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the goat's gonna try to beat you a little bit more. Although the other goats are not. You want to roll for the goat attack?
No, I was just trying to throw the dice off the table. All right.
Balin
At least it wasn't a 20.
loses her patience as she takes another 4 damage. You feel like you're starting to get bloodied up pretty good. Like you may have like a broken cheek or something like that because this goat's hitting you pretty hard. And I believe Balin was to counterattack. You just go full bore and try to blow the goat up with your rapier.
I think so, yeah. What do you guys want to do? Should we open this up to a vote? I mean, Balin could sneak attack even if Balin wanted to. So we're gonna lie to the next bartender and say we got bloodied by the dragon and not a goat. Lisa wants to send Barfo, the murder dog, after the goat.
Okay, good choice.
Yeah. Ellen to Genocide wants to slit its throat for the meat.
Minigu, we're using Tabletop Simulator.
All right, and any other suggestions here, you guys? Just you can have I'll throw a sneak attack on there.
Oh yeah, if you attack him, you'll get the swashbuckler sneak attack damage.
Chokehold the goat. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Suggestion. All right. Let's
From the
open it
top
up.
rope.
I'm gonna choke slam the goat.
Straight through the announcer's table.
Oh yeah!
All right. We've got the votes coming in. Everyone, 1 through 4. Decide what Balin Barrelbeard does to the goat. Your choices: murder dog, slit its throat for the meat, sneak attack for good measure, or chokehold the goat. It's a tough decision, you know, because we don't know the goat's true intention. It could just be hungry for some sort of fabric. It could be
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Tin cans, whatever.
Yeah. Whatever. All right, closing it up. It looks like you guys have chosen to slit its throat for the meat. Very humane of you guys.
Okay. Roll an attack roll. You want to roll it?
You should probably roll it. I don't know if I'm cursed or something right now.
It's not us. It's Balin.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna roll it. Boom. 2.
Yeah. See. Okay. Well, the goat has armor class 10, which is not a strong feat, but like the blood is starting to swell up in your face a little bit, and you look like a little bit like a scene out of Rocky. You know, when his face is all swollen. You gotta like cut open a little slit to let the blood out so you can actually see. But you can make an attack with your dagger in your offhand. I'll roll this one.
What did you roll? A 2? I was getting a new dice.
All right, here. Let me give this one a ceremonial flicking.
Boom. That's a bit better.
Okay, yeah. I'll give you a dagger hit on this goat. Oh my goodness. Balin.
Balin needs a drink, I think.
Yeah, Balin hasn't smoked the halfling weed in a while. She's having a hard time.
Oh fuck! I know what Shuriken's gonna spend doing during his turn.
So you miss your rapier attack, and just out of frustration, you just dig your dagger into the top of the goat's head, and it just stops moving. Its eyes suddenly look lifeless, and its tongue hangs out of its body. You notice a moment later that it's bleeding, not blood, but like a black vitriol. It's thick like a gross tar, and starts to bubble out of the wound, the goat's head.
Oh god. What is this goat? This is not looking good.
Yeah, GTFO is not a bad option. Tasting the black goop, that is an option.
Should we put this up for a vote? We're gonna have GTFO. Anyone? Taste black goop.
Mm-hmm.
You can live vicariously through Barfo too. I mean, because that's a guarantee right there. We've got Murder Dog. Taste the goop. Good choice. Good choice. Murder Dog coming in for the win. Balin will. All right. Well, let's get a couple. Let's see if we can get a couple more in here. I'm gonna open it up though, if you don't have any.
Yeah, I'll give it another 10 seconds, 10, 15 seconds.
It's too late. I already opened it.
There's always the delay you gotta account for. Oh, never mind.
What are the other goats doing? I think they're just goats.
So far they haven't reacted. Goats aren't that smart.
Get your votes in. So, okay. It's looking like people are leaning towards running. Get the fuck goat. I'm gonna close it up in 5 seconds. All right, it's a tie between Get the Fuck Goat or Murder Dog Taste the Goop.
Okay, I can work with that. A tie is fine. You can see that you look over at Barfo as you take your dagger out and start to back away from this weird black-blooded dead goat. Its body falls limp to the ground, and from the wound, it looks like it starts to grow bigger, as if the goat's head is splitting in half.
Oh no.
Its fur, like, almost instantly rots off of its body like it's some sort of like time lapse thing of watching something decay, and it turns into this like black mound of weird goat eyes in places they shouldn't be, teeth jutting out in no discernible logical order. And it seems like this black mound is pulsing, and you can see tiny little tentacles shooting out of it and then retracting back in as if it's some sort of corrupted biomass of some type.
Gnarly. This is not going to end well for us, is it?
But you decided to run away. You push your mostly finished raft into the river. It's not quite to the seaworthiness that you would have preferred, so you may have to take some penalties on your survival rolls while you're cruising back down the river to Neverwinter.
Can handle that.
As you're running away, you see the black ooze growing larger, and it consumes one of the nearby goats almost instantly by growing huge, like butcher knife length fangs, and then snapping shut like some sort of bear trap onto the goat, and it just killing and consuming it instantly.
Oh god, that's close.
Yeah, your raft it's getting some decent speed thanks to the current of the river. It's not a particularly lazy current, nor is it particularly dangerous, but given the sights, I imagine the two of you would probably have your feet in the water kicking as hard as you can.
Oh yeah, for sure. Shuriken would be spinning like a throwing star in the water there.
All right. You guys managed to escape whatever was wrong with this goat.
Goat's like, I'll be back, as we like sail away.
And you guys just spend the whole night sailing towards Neverwinter?
Sure, yeah.
The sun rises after a few hours from the east, lights the sky up in a pink. It's like early morning by the time you reach Neverwinter. There's a few rough parts in the terrain where you got to get out and push your little shitty raft over some rocks and stuff like that. So you're wet and cold the whole time. It's totally miserable, but it's not. The weather's not bad enough, being that it's early spring, that you're gonna have to roll for like hypothermia or anything like that. It's just miserable. There's a few clouds in the sky. You're incredibly tired. You can feel the weight of the day weighing heavily upon your mind and your eyes. There's a few times where you're cruising down in the darkness of your raft where you're having a hard time keeping your eyes open, but every time you close your eyes, you see green dragons and black masses full of teeth and eyes. And I honestly think the trip to Neverwinter is a good segue for the night. I'll call it a little early because I'm still not feeling 100%.
No, that's cool, man. Yeah, no, that was a good end to it. I mean, they avoided the goat, the demonic goat.
Mm-hmm.
For all they know, that could have been worse than a dragon. Oh.
There are worse things than dragons, like bigger dragons.
Shuriken is gonna pull out his pipe and pack it on the raft, spark it up, give Barfo first hit.
Barfo hits that shit like a champ.
Yeah. Oh, and then he's gonna pull out the magical items that he found in the dragon's lair.
Oh, sweet.
And he's gonna give the axe to Balin. Be like, Balin, it's got your name on it.
This dwarven axe has the dwarven rune Hew on it, like Hew. And as you hold it in your hands, you feel like a discontent for the forest. Shuriken, you can give me a history roll.
All right. Why isn't it rolling? Oh, it's hitting 4. Come on, is that on a 16 or a 3? That's perfectly balanced.
You can mouse over it and it'll tell you, or you can roll again if it's acting weird.
It's saying 16.
Works for me. I'll take it. I'm not even looking right now.
What is my bonus? to history. -1, so 15.
Yeah, I was under the impression you had a bonus. Otherwise, I might not have asked.
Handicap, I should say.
You remember hearing old fairy tales about a dwarf woodsman who had a spat with dryads of a forest where he would cut firewood? This is a +1 battle axe that deals maximum damage when it hits a plant creature or an object made out of wood.
How much bonus damage, sorry?
This is a +1 battle axe, so it has a +1 to hit, +1 to damage. Whoever carries the axe feels an uneasy feeling whenever she's traveling through a forest.
There you go, Balin. Perfect for a dwarf.
CD, Balin's horticultural background has come in handy in the past.
It has, yeah. Whoops. Yeah, I think it has. Yeah. Okay, and I'm gonna pass the little sack over to Balin too.
Oh yeah, this thing is it's like a purse basically. It's got some like I said, dwarven runes. Balin, you actually recognize this as like a pretty like bougie dwarven artisanal bag.
What do you do?
Yeah, this is a Salmamin flask jaw bag.
Lovely. It's so fashionable.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I guess we should, that's a bag made of beard hair.
This bag is not. It is made of very fine fabrics that are incredibly soft to the touch. There's very subtle but functional engravings into the metal clasp of the bag.
Would you like to inspect the bag? See what's inside? Or should we leave that to next game?
Yeah, sure. We can leave it to next game.
All right, we'll inspect it next game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we'll call it for the night. Thanks you guys as usual for coming out. I know it's a quieter night. Everyone's having a busy night tonight.
Yeah, watching the debates.
Yeah, but we appreciate you guys. Hopefully we're able to give you some distraction from the dumpster fire that is 2020. Yeah, and thank you guys.
Pleasure for DMing for you all. It's fun every time.
Appreciate you staying up with us for a little bit, and we will see you all next week on another exciting adventure with Balin Barrelbeard in Chat versus Everything. Take care, you guys. Hope you do well.
Stay lawful good.